You all set, nigga? All set, nigga? Roll a motherfucking intro, nigga. I'm a dog eater, I'm a white beater. Your boyfriend is an ass eater. You a puppet, I'm a... What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Brian Blackass, and we back with another motherfucking video on this bitch. I told you I was gonna be a lot more frequent with my videos. As you see, I moved out. You know, I'm currently in my man's bedroom right now. Pause. We don't get down like that over here. Chill out, yo. Got my mans in here. My man's Kwame, aka Anthony Mackie, in this bitch. So, yeah. So this video, I remember one of the BB squad members. He was saying that he's like, "Yo, since you're doing story time, let's do your first fight." So I'm like, shit, I never told y'all about my first fight, so fuck it. Let's do it. Alright, so my first fight. Now that I think about it, this shit is dumb as fuck and how it all came about and shit like that. So here we go. First fight was in middle school. I believe it was 7th grade. 7th grade. I went to a school called Crestwood Middle School. And during this time, people were, you know, in middle school, the little kids trying to act hard and shit like that. All types of other things. And the thing is, I wasn't the freshest person in school, you know what I'm saying? I was rolling around the hallways with the rolly book bags and shit. Like the shit, you put the extended shit, you clank that shit up, and you start rolling that bitch down the hallway. That's the type of shit that I had. So you can tell my swag wasn't up to par, but you know, things have changed, you hear me? Things have motherfucking changed. So, I remember I was chilling, at the time I had a friend, I'm not going to even mention his name. In this case, let's call him Bob. I know y'all thinking like, what the fuck kind of name is Bob? Bear with me, nigga. Shit, we're gonna call the nigga Bob, alright? So, at the time I was friends with a guy named Bob, and he was in a higher grade than me. I think he was in 8th grade. During this time too, I just moved into the neighborhood, or not moved in. It's my first time in middle school, so it was 6th grade. I know I said 7th grade, but it was 6th grade. So 6th grade, other guy was in 7th grade, and this is during the time where you're at a new school, you gotta make new friends and shit like that, but he lived in my area, he lived in my cul-de-sac at the time, so I was like, shit, I guess we friends, nigga. You know, we catch the bus ride together, real cool as fuck, and then there's this one Spanish nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, hey, that nigga was Spanish as fuck. I'm talking about the long hair, the fucking small ass band they be having in their head. You know the soccer players that be having that that small ass band in their head. What's that soccer player's name? Fuck. I think he played for Barcelona. He was ugly as shit. He had scraggly hair and shit like that. I don't know who it was. Black shirt, black baggy shirt. Nigga was, you know, sagging his pants and shit. And in my mind at the time, I'm telling my friend, I'm like, yo, look at this Spanish ass nigga, bro. Look at this nigga. Nigga look dumb as fuck. And I'm thinking he my friend and shit. So, you know, I thought we were gonna laugh it off and shit like that. Next thing you know, school ends and shit. I hop on the bus, and the Spanish nigga is like rapping. He looks like,
yo, I heard you talking shit about me. Just know when we get off the bus, we gonna rap.
And his sister's egging the shit on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you little bitch, Papa.
Bitch, shut up. So, you get on the bus, we going back and forth, and at the same time in my head, I'm like, yo, Bob, you an unloyal ass motherfucker. You gonna tell this nigga what, man, niggas is fake. Niggas is fake out here, bro. Hey, where we come from, my nigga, hey, you gonna be running into a lot of mannequins out that bitch. I'm trying to tell you. I'm looking at my nails like, man, fuck you, nigga. And then he was like, okay. So we hop off the bus, and mind you, like I said earlier, we hop off the bus, and I'm already an unswaggy nigga. I hop off the bus, I'm trying to go home, and then he catches up to me, and mind you, I have the rolly book bag. He catches up to me, he's like,
yo, I heard you been talking shit, like what the fuck is wrong with you? If you gonna be talking shit, make sure you can...
So my dumb ass, I took my rollies, I look back, I took my rolly book bag, and I set that bitch up like this. And I looked that nigga dead in the face, was like,
so hit me then.
That's how you know we were fucking little kids. I'm like, hit me then. Sister's egging it on. I believe my man's had his phone out. I think that nigga had his phone out trying to record the whole shit. Bitch ass nigga Bob. And I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, hit me then, nigga. Hit me. He goes in, he tries to slap me, and I weave the bitch. And the book bag is still here, so I'm weaving the shit. He tries to punch me again, and then I'm trying to tackle him to the ground and then throw him on the ground and try, you know, hit him and shit. And that's how you know this nigga was a soccer player and shit, because that nigga's balance was on point, nigga. So I was trying to get him on the ground, trying to tackle him down and shit like that. While he's doing that, he's hitting me on the back of my head. I'm African, I can take those hits, I don't give a fuck. So I'm trying to get him on the ground the whole time. So once I feel like I was able to get leverage on him and I had my foot to get him down, a car comes by, beep, beep, beep.
What are you kids doing out here? Go home, what is wrong with you? Go home.
So we stopped the fight, and the most dumb part about it, the most stupidest shit about it was that we lived in the same cul-de-sac, nigga. So we walking back to our houses right next to each other, nigga. we breathing hard as shit. And I remember he was like,
yo, you gonna tell your mom we fought?
I'm like,
nah, we good.
He's like,
I bet.
Still breathing hard as shit. And the next day, well, hey, the next day, we sat together on the bus like we were best friends, nigga. That, man, hey, that's the story. That other nigga that told on me, little rat ass, whatever that nigga, man, two-faced it. Two-faced it. Be aware of your circle, yo. I know y'all expecting some, you know, oh, I got jumped by 20 niggas and stabbed in the neck and some shit like that. Nah, my story's not like that. My first fight was just simple as fuck. We fought, and then we end up being friends right after that. Like, friends for a really long time. So, yeah, that's my story on how I got in my first fight. If you guys want any more story time ideas, leave it down in the comments, or any ideas at that. We gotta incorporate this motherfucker in this bitch too, because, you know, niggas is out here, you know, just playing 2K and shit like that, you know. But, it's your boy Brian Blackass. Y'all stay safe. Yeah. I'm gonna catch y'all on that next motherfucking video. Nigga, peace out. I'm a dog eater, I'm a white meat.